Hello everyone, welcome back to Casey Top Dog's Fishing Channel. Today I'm going to be exploring a pond that I've been to a few times, caught a few different species out of that pond. It has a lot of great bank access, but I know it's also heavily pressured as well. They do stock this pond with rainbow trout and even an occasional steelhead here and there. I've yet to catch the large steelhead, but have had some pretty good success on catching my limit, to for the particular rainbow trout that we're going to be targeting today. And so, going to be hitting it early, seeing if there's a good bite with the sunny conditions, and if we don't happen to catch any of the stocked rainbow trout right away, we may switch and look to catch some of the panfish. We're only gonna probably be at this particular pond for a few hours, just trying to see if we can catch a couple fish for the YouTube channel and get that uploaded. So welcome back and enjoy. Seeing a couple fish right there. Let's see if we can get them. A lot of weeds, so I might need to switch from the spinner. So I can tell I'm already going to be pulling a lot of weeds out of here every time I cast. So I think what we're going to do off the back is go with the bait caster. Actually, let's do a couple more with the spinner first. Let's do a cast along up there. Keep it up. And this one's going to be a tough one today. Let's switch to something. Look for a spot that doesn't have so much weeds in it. I just got here. How about you?
See them?
I do. I might have to mimic you there and switch to Senko.
They always snap your rod, huh?
You caught anything yet, or?
No, I just got home.
Oh, okay.
So,
Well, I think you're on the right track there with that bait. So
yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if you hooked up here pretty soon. Good luck, man. Alright, always take your tag ends with you. Alright, and switching to a different bait, hopefully to not catch any of the growth of grass or whatever it is growing out there. Hopefully this works. I have seen some, looks like to be bass or trout swimming around, but I don't know if they're interested, so we're gonna find out. Hopefully I can get through the weeds here without. See, I see a little bass right there, a little largemouth. Perfect. So I was able to get through the weeds there. So I think we got at least the right idea when it comes to the bait. Now it's just getting a bite and hooking. Yeah, we have some small little largemouth swimming there. I think the worm might be a big fish. Fucking long, dude. Okay, at least got it out. That's what happens when you second guess your cast. vegetation in here. Try a little top water. It is a little bit later than I assume what you usually want to throw top water. It's usually early morning, but especially on this clear sky, warm day. But for all the vegetation, I want to try to stay out of it, and the water isn't too deep, so I'm thinking, could be wrong, but I'm thinking I might get a blow up top if I can stay out of the weeds. So I'm gonna give this a shot. First impression of the new reel, I like it. It's the Abu Garcia Zeta. Matched it up with the St. Croix Mojo Bass Glass. Nice color mix right here with the green and green. Hopefully the green frog will be the thing tied all together. And I just seen some action up top there. So let's try to get out there and see. That was a horrible cast. Yeah, let's do this. Go a little bit closer. Literally bass right in front of me. I may need to just go to some actual live bait. If something bites this though, it's going to be a monster. This is a pretty big frog here. I just casted a mile with that. So if we can get one of the big mamas out here, it's going to be quite the action. I haven't fished too much of the top water. I've not with the lures I used last time. Caught a huge bass on here, probably 2.5 pounds. At least that's huge for me, being new to fishing. But I want to get better at it. So the only way you get better at something is you keep trying and make your mistakes and learn from them. So what we're going to do today. I do have a feeling that at some point I'm going to switch to either Senko or some live bait. You know, I'll even take the live bait and catch some of these little guys. I do see bluegill, a small bass swimming around. Usually this time of year here at this particular park, bass seem to be more active than the trout. I think a lot of the stock trout, like I said, this place is heavily fished. It's got a lot of pressure, and so I do think that when they do stock this pond early in the season, it does get fished pretty hard. A lot of people come out here, and with it being a lot of bank access and not a huge pond, I think a lot of people do come out here and catch their limit. So if you don't catch it early, usually a lot of the trout are going to be taken at that point. But I'll take anything right now, to be honest. I think right now I'm going to just have to hit different spots and see where the hiding at. Getting a horrible backlash. I may need to fix my brakes a little bit. Fortunately, I got my bait sitting out there, and if something bit it, I'm not even in a position to reel. Relatively new to bait casters as well. When I first started fishing, I actually started with a bait caster, oddly enough, and did pretty well. It was a lose. I still actually have it, but I have a lot of different bait casts, and I just need to get more familiar with using them. I did end up using the spinner. I'm sorry, the spin and reel. Gotten pretty good at that. That's usually when I go to feel more confident with my casting, but obviously with bait casters you do have a little bit more control, and there we go. And so I want to get better at it so that I could then utilize a full arsenal of different types of rods, reels, and different lures as I try to catch different species of fish. I think once I get this backlash that I started initially completely out, I should be good now that I've fixed the brakes. Yeah, I do think switching to some live bait here pretty soon will at least get me on the board, get the confidence up. Even if it's just a little dink for now. A lot of follows from bluegills. I've seen, like I said, a couple small bass. Oh, there goes one right there, actually. Speaking of it, this fishing here, so we'll get on the board with something. I think my presentation might be a little large for smaller fish that I'm seeing. Wouldn't it be nice though to catch a monster? At least for this pond, I would imagine a monster would be 2-3 pounds. I think after this, like I said, I'm going to probably go to the ultralight, put a little live bait on there, whether it's worm or actually have some mummy worms, which are actually from Tackle, and they help with a small little jig catch some of these smaller fish. I'll do maybe 2 more casts. Back to fishing ultralight. I'm gonna try to get on the board and catch a few different species if I can. Some of the smaller bass, and a bluegill. I have caught a pumpkin seed out of here before, but mostly it's bluegill when it comes to some of the smaller panfish. With a small tiny little jig head with a piece of wax worm on it. So with this particular setup, I don't necessarily even need to cast. I can usually sight fish and let a little more line out. You can see already they're already chasing, and I should get a bite here in just a sec. Jig it around a little bit. Big one didn't want nothing to do with it. But could be that they see me, so I may need to cast from the shade. Let's do this tiny cast. We do have the Euro Tackle Micro Finesse. This is actually the EPF edition. You can get that on there. 1 of 50. So when it came out, I jumped on it. Glad I did, because from what I saw, it sold out within a couple hours. So we need to maybe put a float or something, just have it sit out there. Switch to a float just to get it out there a little further so they can't see me. Now it's just a waiting game. It's another technique that I haven't done too well on, but I know it works. It's just throwing the bait out there and using a bobber. But again, it's something I need to get better at, so won't learn unless you try. I feel like at least this one I'm getting some action here, so I feel confident this will get the job done if I can actually set the hook correctly. Bad news is I saw another splash there, so I'm hoping to lose my bait. Oh, it's a fish. There we go. On, baby. Fish on. Come through the weeds. There we go. What do I got? First fish of the day. Did I lose it? Nope. It is a small sunfish, or sunfish, pinfish. Very small. It's a small bluegill, looks like. But again, this is why I like to come here and catch small fish and build my confidence, especially after losing my footage. Perfect hook set there. I needed something to boost my morale, so first fish. Ooh, that was my fault, buddy. Here. All right, so let's see if we can get something bigger this time. I have a feeling there's some bass swimming around out there. We get a bite on one of those, I don't care what size it is, at least it's a new species, so let's see if we can get it done. All right, on the board at least. Oh, there goes a bass right there. There's a bass right there. Initially, I came here targeting trout, but like I said, I take whatever fish bites. Can't tell. Got one. It's a good one. Or better, at least. maybe. Felt better. So they fight pretty well. Oh, it is. Nice, decent size one. Alright, second fish of the day. Calm down, buddy. I'm gonna let you go. It's hooked myself. Looks like another bluegill. Alright, second fish of the day. See if I can save my wax worm. There we go. Nice colors on that one. Alright, thanks for biting, buddy. At least this time now I feel like catching some fish. I actually get a video on the channel of me catching fish and not talking about how I lost the footage. So now I'm happy. Alright, see that bass again. I'm gonna try to go after him. It's not very big, but see if he'll go for it. He doesn't want me to. I'll be circling around. Alright, better cast this time. I might be able to get him. He doesn't want nothing to do with me. Alright, I'm gonna get back out there. See if we can get a nice one. Further out we go. Alright, right in that spot over there, I get instant bites. It's just learning how to. Oh, I got another one. Nice. This one feels pretty decent, but I am fishing ultralight, so everything's gonna feel pretty good. Well, it's another sunfish. I'll take it though, and the bass is coming. Oh, wouldn't that be epic if the bass ate the sunfish? Here we go, fish number 3. Another bluegill, I believe. Oh, actually, this one looks a little different. It's got yellow. Very nice. Alright, let me get him off. He choked that one. You need to get the pliers. There we go. Fish number 3. Alright, we're gonna get out there again. See if I can get trying to get a different species now. I caught a couple bluegills. If there's bluegill, there's gotta be bass. Alright, we got another one. A little baby bluegill. Let's go ahead and let him off if we can. Oh, he came off. Sorry, buddy. Let's go ahead and get him back in the water. Alright. Do a couple more and then switch to something different. Alright, another one, decent size one this time. Let's get him over. Another bluegill. I want to say it's number 5. Oh, they keep coming off. Sorry, man. I don't want to hurt you guys. I'm going to let you go. There we go. See how the worm's doing. Got a little piece on there. We're gonna run with it. I'm trying to get this colorful sunfish over here. Looks to be a pumpkin seed or something. Oh, cast. What was that? Yeah, I'm seeing them. They're kind of strolling around here. You catch any yet?
Huh?
You catch any of them? Good one, good one. Fish on, fish on. What is it? What is it? Looks like a sunfish. And another one. Decent size. Look at that. Alright. It's caught in my... Oh, this is probably the biggest one of the day, at least. Nice size. Alright, buddy. Thanks for showing up to the channel. They're definitely out there. Just got to get them to bite, huh? Say again? No. Was it a bass or a steelhead? Oh, nice. That's a nice catch. How long ago was that? Do you know? It was in the newspaper? Or you just heard about it? What, you on the log or? That's true. You get everything all in one spot.
I would always go to right next to the Happy Store.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that store right next to the gas station.
Is that over this way or?
Huh?
Is that over this way or in the area or not familiar with it? Oh, okay, yeah, I know what that's at.
Happy Store.
The Happy Store, that's right. I haven't heard it called that in a while. That's a.
I'll say, why did you call it Happy Store?
Uh huh. Sometimes you can find gems in there. I could see, you know.
I mean, if they had fish and stuff, that would make.
That's true. And me, I'm on the same boat with you on that one.
And I say, wish I had a boat to take that boat.
Something to get a little bit past these, all this vegetation. So.
Oh, it's a walker.
Ooh, look at the action on that one. Yeah, that's gonna get some bites. Even if it's just the bluegills.
Okay.
Here, let me see that. That's a neat one. Oh, there's a bass right there too. Oh, yeah, that's a good one right there.
Do you know how I got that one?
How's that? Found it? Yeah.
Right in my shoe.
I think that might be a little plug too, where you can put some bait inside of it.
Oh yeah.
Nice. Oh, that's a bass. Good catch, man.
Yeah. First one on actual good.
Nice. Yeah, that was, I could tell once I saw it. I'm like, look at the action on that. You're gonna get something for sure. That's a nice one. So at least, you know.
That's the biggest one.
That's a decent start.
I mean, yeah, for
Is that one the first one today or
no,
third one? Okay. Good catch, man.
I just don't like trouble.
Yeah, you got to be careful with those.
But you just gotta game plan a little bit. Yeah, it makes it kind of a little.
Yeah, good catch, man. I think I'm gonna switch up and try to go after some of these bass myself.
Yeah, probably that big one.
Is it a big one? Oh yeah.
He's looking at my phone.
He wanted it. He thought about it.
Oh, he's gonna try to go on. As you got real at him. Yeah, I'm gonna try on a second first. He's gotta hit a second.
He thought about it. Oh, let me get back in front of him. I think I got too close and he saw me. He thought about it though.
Would this work for him? Would he eat this? Would he eat this?
Maybe, yeah. That might actually work.
Yeah, that would be my biggest bass. Yeah,
Yeah. Every year, yeah. You going with the bait I gave you?
Huh?
So you going with the bait I gave you?
Yeah.
Nice. I have a feeling you're gonna get one with it.
Huh?
I have a feeling you're gonna get one.
If I catch that one, man, that's gonna be my biggest one. I'm being serious. My biggest one was 2 or 3 pounds.
Oh, nice. That's about the size I've caught in before with bass, about 2 or 3 pounder.
I say, but man, it's like 2 or 3 pounder, but man, it's
Yeah, when I caught my biggest one, it was on top water. Like I don't know if it was the whopper plopper or something different, but all you need is one. But it's nice to have different colors and different options, you know.
What is that one?
This is a
What type of fishing line?
I got braid.
Yeah, braid.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have braid on there.
All right, so we're gonna go back to what was catching us fish before, just to get a few more. We may end up calling it a day after this, but I do want to walk around and try to get a couple casts in looking for bass. But we're gonna go ahead and juice this one up again. Actually, it's the first time I tried it with the garlic. Hasn't needed it, but I figure why not? Why not give it a little extra flavor? Little sunfish. All right. Got the 5th, 6th fish.
Caught some. Caught one a little bit tinier. Could use my bait.
I know. You said you've seen a few of them chasing them too, so it might have worked, you know. Oh, one of them came up to you. That's true. From what I hear, it works pretty well. I've yet to do it, but it seems like the real food always works the best rather than the artificial. You got another small one. That looks like a good little one to put out there, don't it? Look at that.
As bait?
What was that?
Can I have him as bait? Oh, that's a tiny old hook.
Yeah, I got a little small one trying to catch the small ones.
Yeah, I say, can I use him as bait?
Here. You might have to cut them up, or
No, no.
you're gonna put them like that?
So where do I hook him at?
I'm not sure actually. Probably through the back here and then coming out the other side so he can still swim a little bit.
Yeah, you don't want to hook him.
You don't want to kill him. You just kind of want to have him.
Yeah, so kind of right here.
Maybe through the under the back there. Yep.
Yeah, he ain't swimming, but good bait because then it's just chasing after some wood. There's the bathroom.
That's true. Yeah, you said that. So I wouldn't be surprised if the big one's looking for that. You know. All right. Let's catch a few more on the waxworm. Mummified. At least we learned kind of how to fish the bobber a little better. So I'm not catching the biggest fish, but we are getting better, and that's the goal. It's always improve. You can't improve unless you get out there and fish. I think we're gonna get one more and then look to head out, or walk around for a little bit first, do a couple casts, then head out. It's pretty warm out here. Not that I mind, but kind of gotten the fishing fix that I was looking for, getting out here, kind of redeeming myself for the lost footage I had from last time. These weren't nowhere near as big as what I was catching in the previous video with the 2 landlocked cohos and my fiance catching the 3 landlocked cohos. One of them was a pound, and then the 1 pound smallmouth. But sometimes it's just nice to catch fish, and now I can actually put up a video of fishing and not me being disappointed. So. Saw something move over there, but I think the bite might be slowing down a little bit too as it's getting towards midday, or not midday, but mid-afternoon. It's nice to fish around the kids. Definitely seem like some pretty avid fishermen or fisher kids, whatever you call them. But it's nice to see, you know, because that's the future of fishing right there, is the young ones. He ended up giving him one of my soft baits or swimmers. Yeah, but I was trying to trade some of my expensive poppers, and I couldn't go for that. Unfortunately, maybe one day if I make it big enough, I could give stuff away like that. But oh, that was a nice one. He came out of nowhere. At least a nice bite. Wasn't big, but had stripes. I don't know if that was a typical bluegill or something different. Would have liked to hook them and pull them up. Yeah, there was a jump over there. Yeah, it was nice to talk with the kids for a little bit and kind of see some of the cool baits that he had as well, which seemed like about half of them he had where he was just fine walking the shoreline. So it's pretty cool and pretty sad at the same time that but I think what's happening is that with this water being low, I don't think it's people leaving trash or bait as much as probably got snagged, and now with the water being low, you can actually get to some of them that probably couldn't get to before. But yeah, he was doing a double duty of cleaning and getting new tackle at the same time. Not a bad YouTube video idea. I'm trying to get one more panfish here, or bass. I haven't gotten any bass bites. I've gotten a couple follows, but nothing that committed, at least to this particular small presentation. But yeah, it's kind of slowed down a little bit. May need to walk around, see if I still have my wax worm. Still there. Maybe they've just kind of moved spots or got one. Oh, it's a decent size. Come here. Yeah, probably. Oh, that's the biggest one. This is almost table fare. Oh, it's nice colors too. As you can see, this one's a little bigger. So it's got a little bit more of its mature colors, I believe. If I can get them to stop moving. Oh, that's a nice size one. Calm down, buddy. You can definitely see the blue on this one. Oh, he doesn't like that. All right, go ahead and get him under control here. Look at that, nice size one right there. It's even got a little bit longer of the black spot there. Let's see if I can get him off. Definitely see the blue gill part of it. But yeah, nice catch right there. Go ahead and let him go. Biggest one of the day. And if I have my worm, I might go for one more. I do. So let's go ahead and get one more, since I still got my wax worm. Bass crossing right here. I'm trying to get him if I can. Spooked him a little bit with that one. But he did look at it. He turned around and looked at it. See if I can cast out there kind of ways. Oh, he's swimming towards it. Hopefully he goes for it. He didn't want nothing to do with it. Seems like he's interested in seeing what's going on though. Oh, there he goes. He seems to be a little more into it now. Oh no, he didn't want it. got him. All right, nice small one. Might be running low on that particular worm there that I was going to use up. But this has probably been my 7th or 8th sunfish, or panfish if I'm pronouncing it correctly. So I think this is my sign to go ahead and I'm gonna walk around a little bit, cast and see. Well, he peed or something else came out of him. You can see right there, but nice fish. All right, we're gonna use this opportunity to walk around a little bit, do a couple casts along the bank here, and see if we can catch something else before the end of the video. All right, I lied. I'm gonna actually do a couple more casts here. So you're fine. I usually say, okay, this is it, and then I end up casting for another 30-40 minutes at least. Overall, I do plan on walking around a little bit, but I feel like with that nice big one I caught 2 fish ago, that I have a feeling I might be able to get another good sized one here in this particular spot before I switch locations, at least on the pond. Let's get a better cast out there. There we go. I gotta say the EPF rod is working fantastic. It's definitely worth the money. I'm a big supporter of extreme Philly fishing. I enjoy his videos. That was really one of the first YouTube video channels that I followed, and he really taught me a lot about fishing. So that was he was definitely an inspiration for me, and I like supporting not just him and his channel, but his merchandise. And when I heard he was coming out with his own rod, I had to jump on it. So it's everything I thought it would be and more. He's definitely put his name on a good product. I've got a lot of Euro tackle product as well. I do enjoy a lot of what they have to offer, at least when it comes to smaller fish, ice fishing, and so check them out. Not that I'm not sponsored or anything, I just I like their product. So it's kind of neat though with the rod, was at least this was one of 50 that were made available, I believe, in the US, and I have one of them. So it's nice to have a piece of limited edition merchandise, especially from someone who I not only admire but also was motivated to do this. Was started with him, at least when it came to the YouTube channel and for fishing. So thanks a lot, Leo. Big thing about fishing a bobber is really just to be patient. Give it a couple twitches here and there to give it some action. I think when I initially was fishing floats or bobbers, I was just kind of rushing it. Wasn't quite sure what to do exactly. I still may not be doing it actually, 100% right, but I feel like I'm getting the hang of it the more I attempt it. We got some action. Oh, missed it. But there's some jumping over here. It's like the second or third time I'm seeing something jump over there. So we're gonna give a cast over there actually and see what's going on. A couple times I've cast over here today already. It was not good at all. I think it might be a little weeds over here on this side, but it could be where the big fish are hiding. I noticed too that when you go to set the hook on the bobber, and at least with this ultralight rod and reel, is to not yank it too hard, because then you end up pulling it out of the fish's mouth. Oh, had a couple of runs with it, but it's a bass right there. I don't even know how my presentation looks. It's not gonna catch nothing. That up. I saw a big bass there, so I wonder if the kid that was over here on this particular side earlier was on to something. Yeah. That's why it's important to move around when you're fishing the bank as well. Not just staying in one spot. And Bash is looking at it. He didn't want it. It's definitely not falling for my small presentation. I feel like this cast I'm gonna get a fish. So when you have one of those feelings that you're right in the spot, whether I actually hook them, it might be a different story, but I see a couple little taps. Took my eyes off it for a second. I think something had it. Gotta say, the more I fish bobbers though, the more I actually enjoy it. Not having to cast and retrieve. I usually, at least initially, I'm always usually using like a moving bait, spinners, things of that nature, and I find that at the end of the day, my back and my arms and shoulders are just killing me. Obviously, I think as I get used to it, I'll get better at it, but or at least it won't hurt as much. But at least if I can get better at fishing bobbers, or you know, like when I'm on a vessel doing trolling and stuff like that, it could allow me to fish a lot longer without having to get fatigued so early. A couple of huge bass over here just hanging out. I try to get their attention. They haven't been going for these wax worms. I think they see the float and they aren't falling for it, but all I need is one, and they seem to react when the sunfish are chasing it. If you guys can see this, these bass, maybe they are interested in chasing something down rather than having it fall in their lap. I didn't bring a lot of... So I kind of fell asleep there. I didn't bring a lot of tackle or different options. I have a few in the bag that I always carry, but I wanted to keep it pretty light today, just so one, I can get better at just not bringing so much stuff that I'm gonna don't end up using, but two is make it easier on myself and having to carry everything around as I walk the bank. I got fish on. I said I don't care about the size more than I care about catching fish. It does get repetitive after a while catching these little ones, so definitely want to up the size. But catching little fish is better than catching no fish at all. There we go. Just want to get warmed up. All right, buddy. Thanks a lot. Did snatch some of my worm. I'm gonna fish that little piece and see what we can get. All right, trying to get one last fish. Before we probably call it a day. I didn't get a chance to walk around, but dang it, missed it. That's okay. I've caught a fair share of bluegill today, so happy with how it turned out. Oh, missed another one. Do I got one? I might have one. Can't tell. Nope. Overall, it was a great fishing session out here. Again, this is a very popular pond, and I say pond, it's actually a lake, if you're being technical, but to me it's a pond. It's relatively small, so to me, when I say lakes, I usually, or hear lake, I think of bigger lakes around the area, not necessarily this one, but overall, this is a heavily fished pond, and so sometimes it is hard to catch anything outside of the bluegill, because either they've been caught already, or it's been so heavily pressured that fish either aren't biting or they've already seen what you've got to present. But it's kind of my go-to spot when I want to just get out for a few hours, catch a few fish, even if it's just bluegills or a small panfish. When they do stock it, I do pretty well with catching trout, so I will bring one of those videos to the YouTube channel. Last time I came here was just for a couple hours to get away, and actually was able to limit with 5 trout within, I want to say 30 minutes, and that was probably a week and a half after they stocked it. So not totally surprised, but I usually like to get here as soon as they stock it, just because the trout's plentiful at that point. I am probably going to leave here, check out another spot that I want to hit next time. Oh, huge splash. Oh, that's a trout. That's a trout. See, right when I'm ready to go, that's how it usually goes, and they want to show themselves. I'm not surprised that there might be a couple left over from the stocking, but if it wasn't so many vegetation, so much vegetation, I would actually try to get out there and catch that trout right now with some of my go-to trout lures, but I'm gonna save that for another day, another video. Like I said last time I came here, I finished pretty quick. Was able to catch my limit within 30 minutes and took them home and made some trout tacos. So if you guys want to see the catch and cook, definitely like and comment my video. Like and comment in my video, and I'll definitely make it a priority to get one of those on the channel. Dang it, that was the one right there. That was my ender. Let's see if we can get him. Last cast for the 40th time. Got it. Come on, come on, come on. I'm not letting you go, dude. Oh, I did let him go.
That thing was huge. And that would have been my third bass ever.
Keep at it, man. You're gonna get him. Keep trying to get one more. It's always how it goes. One more always keeps you out here another extra hour, 2 hours, 4 hours. I'm gonna get it though. I'm gonna get it. I have a feeling. Keep getting. Dang it! It was one of those cases where I pulled it out way too hard. Alright. I'm determined to get this last one. I'm determined to get one more. There we go. Got him. Here we go. Now we gotta land him. Did I lose him? I think he came off. Oh, can't make this up, dude. Been seeing one more for probably an hour now. I've gone through probably 8 mummy worms. Oh, you gotta love fishing. I'm so determined though to get this, get one more, just to say, okay, we ended on a high note. All right, this is gonna be it. I had that one and it came off. This is gonna be it. Talking into existence here. Seems to be the sweet spot, kind of right here on the outside of the vegetation. Told you. Oh, got him. Got him. Get him through the grass. Get him through the grass. Don't get on that log. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Get him on the land. Got him. Yes, final one. Now I can go. Told you I was gonna get one more, and that was gonna be the one. I don't care what size. He ate that one good. That's what I'm talking about. Thanks, buddy. Final fish of the day. All panfish. He ate that one. He ate that one good. Don't move. All right. Thanks, buddy. See if we can get the hook out. There we go. Look at that. Final fish of the day. Nice. Nice fish right there. Get him in the light. Alright. Now we can go. I am gonna try to fish until this worm is gone, but I don't have to catch one at the end. Now that was gonna be the final fish, unless I get another one with this last couple casts until that worm goes. But happy we were able to end it on a high note, and I was able to call it. Spoken into existence. Let's go. Move the bobber just so that the bait can go just a little bit deeper. See if the bobber might be giving it away where they aren't biting it. It's too close. It's too close there. See the bobber and they're shy away from it. So I just slide the bobber up a little bit. See if that helps, but again, I'm happy with how we turned out today. Landed landed my fair share, including the one I wanted to end with there, that last one. I wanted to go off on a good note. And even though I've cast a few more casts after the fact, I've already met what I wanted to do today. So I'm going to scope out a spot that I'm interested in going to next, possibly taking the kayak so I can explore that place for the first time. I've fished it on the bank before, but the spot I'm hoping to go to next doesn't have a lot of shoreline access, so kayak would be a good opportunity to get on. It's not a very huge lake, or it's to me another pond, and so I'm hoping to scope that out, see if there's any good launch spots I can go ahead and park and bring the kayak and can explore that next time. But overall, today was a great success. So wrapping up after these last few casts, number 59 and 60. All right, so today was a great success. I was able to catch a bunch of bluegills. Didn't get the targeted species of trout or any of the bass, but overall it was a fun time out there on the lake. I really enjoyed getting out there, catching some fish for the channel, and being able to then bring it to you guys so I could have something to show for it rather than what happened last time when I lost all my footage. So definitely was a success. I appreciate you guys staying to the end of the video and tuning into the channel. If you guys like what you saw, go ahead and like the video as well as subscribe to the channel. All right, you guys take care and see you next time.